So in this video, I'm going to have a look at a few halal ETFs on Trading 212. Now, before I start this video, by no means, just because something is labeled halal or Islamically screened, does it actually mean that it is 100% halal. We're going to go through these ETFs and I'm going to give you my own opinion on them. And we'll see in more detail that I don't technically think that all of them are halal, but let's do this anyway. So here is my Trading 212 stocks and shares ISA. If you quickly glance at my portfolio, there are two holdings that I have that are in Islamically screened ETFs. And my 2026 goal is to invest into funds that are only Islamically screened or more ethical funds. And we will be talking about some of the downsides of these funds. Now, in order to find these, all you have to do is at the bottom of the screen, press the magnifying glass. And when you get to the search menu, just type in Islamic. And then if you change the search term to ETFs, you'll see that Trading 212 actually has quite a few Islamic screened ETFs. So we'll go through the main ones, what you're getting yourself invested into, and I'm going to give you my opinions on those. Now, if you haven't already on Trading 212, you can get a free fractional share worth up to £100 when you sign up. All you have to do for that is to follow the link in the description box down below. Now, alternatively, if you've already signed up to Trading 212 over the past 10 days but haven't received your free fractional share, then all you have to do is to press the three horizontal line menu over here. Then scroll all the way down until you see the section use promo code. And in this section, just enter my code JUBAIR and you should receive a free fractional share. So one other thing that I have to say is that I am by no means any sort of Islamic expert or religious expert for that fact. None of my videos are ever going to be financial advice. I can't tell you what to invest into and what not to invest into. So let's go through the first one here. So this first fund is an Islamic screened ETF from HSBC. This is the HSBC MSCI Emerging Markets Islamic Screened Capped ETF, ticker code HIES. And as you can see over the past year, this ETF has pretty much beaten all other major ETFs, including the S&P 500 non-Islamically screened. So as you can see over the past year, this fund is up by over 46%, which is pretty mental. Now, when investing into any ETF, regardless of whatever the theme of the ETF is, it's very important to understand what you're investing into. This is because you want to remain pretty diversified across different sectors and across different countries. Now, typically speaking, emerging market funds do have quite a bit of risk attached to them because they are in economies that are technically developing. Now, if we scroll all the way down on Trading 212, you can see there's a section called Fund Allocation. Let's press that and press See All. Now, here you can see the top 10 holdings. You can see Samsung is at 6.36%. Again, I wouldn't call South Korea an emerging market, but HSBC have decided to put that under emerging markets. We have SK Hynix at 5.44%. Again, a huge company that produces memory. And if you know anything about memory now, prices of memory have gone through the roof. We also have Delta Electronics, Xiaomi, Reliance Industries, and the list goes on. Now, in terms of sectors, you can see about 30% in technology, 14% in materials, energy 10%, healthcare, and so on and so forth. Interestingly, materials right now is a booming industry or sector, I should say. The price of gold and silver over the past year have gone up at unprecedented levels. Now, most importantly, when investing into any sort of fund, you have to look at the country diversification. You can see here, South Korea is a massive 22%, so very reliant on South Korea. For example, we've seen companies like Samsung here, which of course are from South Korea. India is also a huge one at 19.2%, China at 17%. Again, I wouldn't really consider South Korea and China as that developing because they are massive economies, but I guess this is how the fund has managed them. We also have Taiwan at over 10%, Saudi Arabia at 8.8%. Saudi Arabia's stock market is going public to the rest of the world, and there's potential that the Saudi Arabian stock market is going to be a lot bigger in the coming decades. We also have South Africa, Brazil, Mexico, Kuwait, Malaysia, and others. So would I invest solely into this fund? Absolutely not. This is because I wouldn't want to put all of my eggs into just the emerging markets, but as part of your portfolio, and if you are conscious about being more ethical, then yeah, potentially sounds like this could be a part of your portfolio. Now, next, the fund here is the IGDA. This is the Invesco Dow Jones Islamic Global Developed Market Accumulating Fund. And the first problem we have here is that this is in dollars. So of course on Trading 212, if you are buying, especially within the stocks and shares ISA, you're buying in pounds and then it gets converted to dollars. And then when you sell, the dollars have to get converted back into pounds. So I would probably avoid this just because of the foreign exchange fee. But you can see over the past year, this fund has done well, up over 18.4%. Now, Trading 212 doesn't have any additional information about what this invests into, so you can go on the Invesco website and find out for yourself. You can see with these Islamic funds that one big problem is that they do cost a lot more. For example, the total expense ratio for this is 0.4%. What they are essentially tracking is the Dow Jones, which you can get an ETF that is non-Islamic or non-Islamically screened for a whole lot cheaper. And then the second problem comes here with the holdings. You can see Nvidia is a massive 7.9%. Then we have Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Broadcom, and even Meta. Now, this is where the argument of Islamic screened funds kind of falls apart. Just because something says Islamic screened doesn't necessarily make it halal. For example, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, all of these companies do operate in an unethical way, but they are still included in this fund. So that's why it's very important to do your own research. Personally, I would not be investing in the IGDA as someone who wants to invest more ethically. And this is because, of course, it has too much exposure to companies like Nvidia, which I don't think operate in an ethical manner. Next, we have the iShares MSCI World Islamic Distributing Fund. You can see over the past year, this fund is up by 8.55%. Now, for a world fund, this is pretty poor. Now, when we compare it against something like the FWRG, yeah, there's actually pretty similar performance. Now, the reason why we're not seeing great performance on these funds is, of course, because of the fact that the dollar actually got weaker than the pound. So going from the dollar to the pound, it's buying us less pounds. When investing into these Islamic funds, you shouldn't expect the same return you're going to get with its counterparts, because you're often omitting companies that are going to be responsible for the bulk of the increase in valuation. Anyway, let's go into fund allocation. It's quite important to see what you're invested into. And again, this is the problem I have with Islamic funds. For example, 12.7% weighting towards Microsoft, 5.74% towards Tesla, about 2.5% on ExxonMobil. Again, I'm not entirely sure how these are Islamically screened, because Microsoft itself doesn't operate in a completely ethical manner. And this is a theme that you're going to see with all of these funds, unfortunately. Now, in terms of sector, you can see this is highly technology focused with around 37%. We have industrials, healthcare, materials, energy, and the list goes on. Now, of course, this is supposed to be a world fund, so it has a heavy weighting towards the USA, about 63%, Japan 7%, Canada 4.5%, France 4.52%. Now, the thing is, when you're trying to invest more ethically or Islamically, you're going to have to make some compromises somewhere. I personally don't believe you can, invest 100% ethically in the stock market at all. But from my viewpoint, at least it's better to make that conscious effort to become more ethical or Islamic, as opposed to just investing into companies that, ruin the world for their own profit. It's not going to be perfect, but for me, this seems to be one of my more favorable ETFs that I might actually invest into, although I'm not invested into this right now. It's worth mentioning that it's not only just ETFs that track a certain market that are technically halal. For example, silver is actually quite halal to invest into. You can see the iShares Physical Silver Fund is up by over 235% over the past year, which is absolutely staggering. Again, I wouldn't put 100% of my portfolio into silver. We also have the iShares Physical Gold. You can see over the past year up over 71%, which has absolutely thrashed the S&P 500. Now, the thing with the silver and gold funds is that their expense ratios are pretty low. For example, 0.12% for gold and 0.2% for silver. Now, I'm pretty impressed by Trading 212's library of Islamic screened ETFs. As you can see, here's another one. The HSBC MSCI USA Islamic screened ETF. This is the HIUS. Over the past year, up by 7.33%, which actually beats out the Vanguard S&P 500 by about double, which is pretty funny. Now, when we go into fund allocation, we can see again problematic Tesla and Microsoft, companies that I wouldn't want to invest into, are here. You can see sector-wise, technology is very, very high, around 50 to 60%. And of course, this is almost entirely in the US. But the list literally doesn't stop. There are other ones here, notably the MSCI Europe from HSBC. Over the past year, it has beaten out the S&P 500, up by over 14%. Again, the companies here, for example, are ASML, Novartis, if I'm even pronouncing that properly, Schneider Electric, and the list goes on. But importantly, this European fund is around 31% France, which is pretty high, 17%-ish for Switzerland, about about 10% for the UK, Netherlands, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, Finland. You can see all the countries here. Now on Trading 212, you can mix and match your different ETFs, or you can go for a world fund. But I think by mixing and matching, you can actually customize the amount that you want exposure towards. For example, Europe, if you want exposure towards Japan too. Here's the Japan fund over the past year, up by over 15.86%. I have a few shares here, and you can see over the past month, there was a bit of a dip, but it was doing really well. Now, in terms of the Japan fund, we have companies that you may have heard of before. For example, Hitachi, Fujitsu, Mitsubishi, and maybe NEC. You can see that the expense ratios of these funds are going to be higher than their Japanese counterparts. For example, the VJPN from Vanguard. Here's one of my more favorite funds. This is basically the S&P 500 with the companies taken out that have been Islamically screened. Now, over the past year, it is up by 4.64%, which sounds pathetic, but it is still beating the Vanguard USA. If you don't believe me, here's the Vanguard USA, or the VUSA, up by 3.54% over the past year. Now, when we go into the top 10 holdings, we can see Microsoft and Tesla are way too high for me personally, so I don't know how long I will be investing into this for. I'm probably going to go for something like the World Fund, the Islamic screen one. You can see technology is very high on this fund, and it is 100% based in the USA. So yeah, there are tons of Islamic screen funds now available on Trading 212, which makes me really happy as it gives people more choice. Of course, if you don't want to, no one is forcing you to invest into any of these funds, but I know that it is definitely growing in popularity for people who want to invest into more ethical funds. You absolutely do not have to be a Muslim in order to invest into any of these funds, of course. So make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next video.